Hey everyone, Gil here at graymanprepping. On today's episode of Your Prep for Today, I want to talk to you about extension cords. Now, extension cords come in all sorts of flavors and colors and workloads and everything else on it, so you need to do a little bit of research on for what you need to use an extension cord for. Now you got short ones that are as short as 6 foot long or even shorter. I've seen some 3 foot heavy duty ones that act like a little pigtail. There are the extension cords that have the power strips added to them. There are extension cords that just have a male end on one end and a single female on the other. There are ones that have a male and a 3 outlet female receptacle on the other end. So figure out what you need extension cords for. Make sure you have plenty of them. And if you're working out on the grass, don't use a green extension cord because it makes it hard to see, and especially if you're using an electric lawnmower, that can be a problem. Now, the other thing to consider is that the extension cords come in different gauges. You got your little 2-prong 6, 9, 12 foot extension cords, which are made out of what's in my time was called lamp cord. It's like 18 gauge wire in it. It's not meant to have a huge load on it. It's just meant to be an extension cord for a lamp, a floor lamp or whatever. There are so besides the 18 gauge ones, there are 16 gauge, 14 gauge, 12 gauge, 10 gauge, and 8 gauge extension cords. Now, the higher the number, 18, is really small. The number 8 is really thick wire in it. So it's the thicker, the lower the number, the heavier duty the extension cord. So anything over 50 feet, I won't use 18. I won't use 16. I'm a little leery about using 14 gauge, unless it's just for a simple little like hedge trimmer or a leaf blower. And if I'm going up to the 100 footers, I want to have something that'll definitely handle the amperage of whatever I'm doing. So I have a bunch of 12 gauge, I have a bunch of 10 gauge, and I even have a couple 8 gauge extension cords that are 100 foot long, because I don't want to have an accidental fire in my cord from drawing too much amperage through it. All right? So stay happy no matter what life throws at you. Stay safe. Don't go out and do anything foolish like using an undersized extension cord. Keep adding to your preps: water, food, medicine, clothing. Learn a new skill every month. And if you can, plant an indoor garden. We're having a challenge next year, the Indoor Garden Challenge, and this year is a great opportunity to practice to find out what you can grow so you have a chance of winning the Indoor Garden Challenge next year. You really want to grow your own food. You don't want to eat the stuff from the store.